Bet you guys haven't seen this one yet. That's because it doesn't exist. It just came out on the market. It's not even out on the market. What am I talking about? This is the new Lenovo S10. So it's been in the rumor mill for a while. They said they were developing and then they weren't developing it, and now it's here. I have one of 3 in the country. So very nice. It's a lot like the Triple E or the Acer one. It uses the Atom processor, but it does have a good hard drive. It does run Windows XP, and it's got a lot of memory actually, and you can upgrade that memory, which is a first because a few of the first ones weren't upgradable. Before I go into the whole thing, let me get this out of the way because I'm sure you guys are gonna laugh your heads off. Randy got mad at me at the last tech update because I said he was doing his nails. I was messing around. He wasn't doing his nails. That's why he couldn't be there. But when Lenovo asked him if I wanted to get one to show it to you guys, he did get me one, and he got me the pink one. It's not a big deal, but yes, it is pink. Haha. It's also available in red, white, black. Red, white, and black. So that's pretty cool if you can choose your colors. Black for elegance, white for white, red for red. Let's talk about this little netbook here now. What's really cool about it is it's a 10.2 inch, but I tell you what, this is about the size of the 9-inch Asus. So it's very small, yet it's got the biggest screen I've seen. It's a 10.2 inch screen. It does 1024 by 600, and it's LED backlit. So right now I have the brightness down a little bit for the cameras, but it is LED backlit. That really helps with the battery life. It uses the 945 GSE chipset with the GMA 950 integrated graphics from Intel. That is the N270 Atom processor. It's got a lot of great features. Look up right up here. You got a nice little webcam, and it's got a nice chassis. I really like it. It's about 2.64 pounds. If you take a look at the profile, it's quite thin. It's got a lot of nice options and peripherals, which I'll show you shortly. And it comes in 2 packages. The first one is an 80 gig hard drive with 512 megabytes of RAM, and then the other one's a 160 gig hard drive with a gig of RAM. Now it is upgradable to 2, which is kind of nice because on a few of those other netbooks from other companies, the RAM is welded on or it's soldered on. You can't remove it. You can't upgrade it. You can upgrade this one to 2 gigs. Plus, it's using a standard sized hard drive. You could probably swap in a bigger hard drive if you wanted to. At the price these are at, upgrading them is not the worst idea. You probably could upgrade them. They're very affordable. They're right around the same price point as the Triple E's, the 1000s and the 900s, actually a little cheaper. So they're very, very nice. Great product from Lenovo, lots of great colors. Let me go ahead and give you a little browse around here. Starting off at the top, I kind of already showed you this, but the little webcam is very nice. And if you come down over here, not too many buttons on the front, but you do have your Wi-Fi on-off button. And this is Lenovo's restore button. This is a pre-production model, so it didn't work for me, the restore button, but it will work on yours. If you go down here, that's where your microphone is, and you have a very nice little mouse pad with the buttons at the bottom. This does do multi-touch. So if you want to zoom, you go like that, and if you want to back out, you go like this. You can also do 2-finger scrolling. You can scroll on this side. It's really, really useful, and it works perfectly. Unlike a few others that I've tested, this one works absolutely perfect. So I really liked it. Again, it's part of the IdeaPad series, which is kind of cool. And it's got a big speaker down here. This is where your speaker is. There's one there, and there's one over here, and they're guarded by this grill. I don't think you would ever notice that those are the 2 speakers right there unless it's on camera. I don't think you're supposed to see that, but those are the speakers. And if you come right over here, you see you got activity lights for your hard drive and all your stuff over there. All right, looking at the back, right-hand side over here, got a Kensington lock on one side, which I don't think you'd ever use because this thing will just stay in your bag all the time. You got your Ethernet right there, a USB 2.0. These are your input and outputs for your audio, headphones, and microphone. And right over here, this is a nice little express card slot. Actually, no, I'm sorry, that's the memory card reader. Now, moving on to the other side, that is where you will see your express card right there, right next to another USB 2.0. That's 2 in total. A VGA port outputting to a bigger monitor if you want to, and this is where your power is, and then the vent for your hot air. That is where it's going to come out of. What else can I tell you? You do got Wi-Fi on board, you got Bluetooth, you got an express card slot, so you can get those really small TV tuners that are really cool. That's good on the can. You can just sit there and watch TV. Great stuff. What else can I tell you about this thing? 85% keyboard. That's pretty good. 85% keyboard is not as big as, let's say, the Mini Note from HP, which is quite a bit more expensive, but it is in the Asus Triple E area, and it's very functional. It works well. I liked the way they pushed. The clickety-click was nice, and it was smooth. I could type pretty quick on it. What else can I tell you about this thing? Let's see. 2 batteries. There's a 3-cell and there's a 6-cell. Each cell gives you an hour. So the 3 cell's 3 hours, the 6-cell is 6 hours. That's pretty good. And the last thing I'll tell you before I leave you is the first time I turned it on, I was quite impressed with its boot time into XP. It was exactly 40 seconds. And if you've used an Asus or any other brand or anything, even with the Atom, or if you've built an Atom system using the Atom board, it's not that it's slow, but it's not a rocket ship either. And I was very impressed with 40 seconds into Windows XP Home. So really cool, new stuff, brand new. If you haven't seen it, here it is. I think this is probably going to be one of the first ones in the United States, the Lenovo S10 Mini Notebook. If you have any questions, email me. I will see you guys next time.